said, I'll make sure you guys are okay.
It's crazy. She's driving?
I got fire started regardless. They're trying.
She's so fine. Hell blows my mind.
What's good, guys? See, that's what happens when you literally test your faith in God and let Jesus literally take the wheel. I want to thank my good friend Marie722 for sending this story to me. It's coming out of Ohio via Newsweek. Came out yesterday in an article wrote by Khalida Rahman. Woman lets God take the wheel to test faith. Crashes into house. An Ohio woman is facing numerous charges after she allegedly let God take the wheel of her car last month, causing a high-speed crash. The woman intentionally ran through a red light, causing a crash near the intersection of Richmond Road and Shaker Boulevard in Beachwood, Ohio, on the night of June the 15th, according to a police report. Officers from the Beachwood Police Department arrived at the scene in the 2900 block of Richmond Road just after midnight on June the 16th to find a vehicle had knocked down several power lines, a utility pole, and crashed into a house. No one inside the home was injured. Thank goodness, according to local media. A police report said a 31-year-old woman who has not been identified approached officers at the scene and told them she had been driving the vehicle that was involved in the crash. She also said that her 11-year-old daughter was sitting in the front passenger seat at the time. According to WJW, traffic cameras captured the woman's vehicle traveling south on Richmond Road at more than 100 miles per hour. The footage showed her vehicle speeding through a red light at the intersection with Shaker Boulevard. After running through the light, her vehicle hit another car and spun at a high rate of speed until it struck a utility pole, another car, and then the house. The driver of the other vehicle managed to avoid being injured, according to the station. According to the police report, the woman told officers that she drove at the high rate of speed and through the red light in order to, quote, test her faith, end quote, in God. She also said she had recently been fired from her job and was going through a difficult time. She said she decided to let go and let God take the wheel, according to the police report. It added that the woman believed she had done the right thing. Both she and her daughter were taken to the hospital for evaluation. Officers did not detect any signs that the woman was impaired by drugs or alcohol while at the hospital, according to the station. She was arrested and is facing multiple charges, including felony assault, endangering a child, reckless operation, and driving under suspension. The investigation into the incident is ongoing. The Beachwood Police Department has been contacted for additional comment. Nothing back so far. I just had to bring this to the channel. First of all, can you imagine being in your home, minding your own little business, probably asleep, since this was close to midnight, and just having a car crash into the side of your house, or the front of your house, or the back of your house, at a high rate of speed, mind you? It's lucky that no one was injured. She could have killed people inside of that home. Her poor child. If you're going to do something like that and really test your faith in God, you're testing God at that point. That's exactly what that is. And put your 11-year-old, strapping her in the front seat for you to do that, shame on you. I think they probably need to evaluate that situation, because she's running around with an 11-year-old child and doing stuff like that. There's no telling what else she's doing to endanger that child. That's just being 100. Let's keep it a buck. Now, the felony assault, endangering a child, reckless operation, and the last one they kind of snuck in there, driving under suspension. It's no wonder. With driving skills like that, I mean, come on, man. Who speeds through an intersection at 100 miles an hour? This situation could have ended so much worse. So much worse. So you can thank God for saving your life and that of your daughters and the other people around you. Before you get behind the wheel of a vehicle, please pay attention to what's going on around you, because people like this are out there on the roads. It's not necessarily the other drivers that you got to worry about their driving skills. It's the stuff like this that is becoming more and more common that we need to be watching for. So I'm going to end this story on that note, but I definitely wanted to bring this to the channel. You guys have a great day.